What's up, everybody? It's Jason, Zombie Collector, and maybe people will pop on. Maybe some people will not. Not for sure. It's 6:48 p.m., not a.m., and maybe there's no interest this early in the afternoon, evening. So, but I had a care package I received from Facebook. A friend of mine through Facebook. He sent me a care package, and this guy has sent me things over the years. Um, just a lot of Japanese guys, a lot of times, and instead of me doing one of those videos where it's like literally 30 minutes long, hey, what up, Hitman? What up? So instead of it being like a 30, 45-minute long video of me just showing Japanese cards that are mostly people aren't going to care about, I thought I'd do this live stream. I could chit chat with people who want to talk. They want to talk, we can, hang out. If they don't, I'll have this up for people who may be interested in looking at cards. Like I said, it's neither here nor there. I just thought this is kind of an option. So, with that being said, this gentleman sent me a long box of nothing but Japanese ball players. We're mostly Japanese. Sometimes, as most people do, they'll send me Chinese players and Korean and Taiwanese and stuff like that. And, that's fine. It is what it is. But he sent me a whole heap of Japanese ball players. So with that being said, let me go ahead and show you what I received. And then if people want to chit-chat, we have questions, whatever. Man, dude, I'm excited about the AEW Impact crossover. Lots and lots of potential, lots and lots of opportunity there. Another one that people aren't talking about is that, I don't know if you know this, and maybe you do, Mike, but NWA, who is actually owned by Billy Corgan from Smashing Pumpkins, he owns NWA. They have a crossover already as well with a couple of their female wrestlers have been wrestling on AEW. So, you're already having three territories, promotions, or whatever you want to call them, working together. Now, the Impact one is a lot more official. Obviously, it's a lot more, they're like actually cross-branding each other. But I was just sitting there thinking, like, it's kind of like watching an Avengers movie or watching Marvel Studios hook up with Sony. The crossovers are awesome on screen. Whenever you see Spider-Man show up in an Avengers movie or Avengers show up in Spider-Man movie or whatever, it's so exciting. And I think that's the same thing for me with wrestling, is that it's really awesome to see the crossover from the different wrestlers and promotions. So, obviously, with wrestling, it can go any way. There's no way people are going to really know unless you're already in the know, like what direction they're going to go. With kayfabe, it's always a trick. It's always a big trick where they try to have you look this way and they go that way. They zig and then we zag. That's the part of it. It's, they want to tell stories. Hopefully people enjoy them. So I'm always I like to go for the ride. I know a lot of wrestling fans, they always want to piss and moan about what certain promotions are doing or not doing, or they could do this differently, or this wrestler sucks or whatever. And I'm like, dude, or that wrestler's storyline sucks. And I'm like, hey, for me, I just want to watch and just like when I watch a movie, I just want to be taken away. Like when I watch a sporting event, I just want to enjoy, I want to sit back. I want to forget about the world's problems, my own problems. And I want to be entertained. I can do that through the storytelling they tell in the ring, by their promotions, by their stories they're, going along. I just like that. It's a man's soap opera in a lot of ways. And now probably more women than ever are involved with wrestling, not just in the ring, but outside the ring as fans, as contributors. There's female referees, there's female announcers, there's female ring announcers, there's female color commentators. It's just awesome. And so many different ways that you can connect with these guys and gals now. It's so fun. I just want to enjoy it. And so yeah, for me, I think it's cool. I think that the Don Callis Kenny Omega storyline. I watched the Impact segment they had last night, and I like what they're doing. I mean, obviously Kenny's turned heel, which is the way he was with New Japan. So I think we're going to see that. I'm excited about tonight. I don't have cable, so I'm not going to get to see the initial 3-hour episode. I think Dynamite now is 3 hours long on Wednesday nights, which is awesome. So I won't see it tonight, unfortunately, because I don't have cable. I'll try to watch it tomorrow on YouTube if possible. But yeah, man, I'm excited about it, man. I'm excited. The possibilities are endless, which I just love. I love the idea of good storytelling. And like I said, I mean, not every story is going to be a home run. I mean, and the thing, like you might like the Inner Circle storyline. You might think that's great. I do too, but just to play devil's advocate. But let's say I don't like it. But okay, so what? You're enjoying the storyline. I might like the storyline with the FTR and the Young Bucks and the whole tag team now with the Acclaimed and TH2. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff going on. Exactly. I'm looking forward to Eddie Kingston and Lance Archer. That's super exciting. I'm super pumped about that. That's going to be coming to a head today. Super pumped for sure. So, I mean, for me, I just enjoy that kind of stuff. But, I mean, not every wrestling storyline is going to be a home run. Not all of them are going to be like bunt foul tips into the catcher's mitt either. You're going to have some that are going to hit hard and be good and some are not. And sometimes it just takes some traction. You just got to get some traction going, and it takes a while to get going, and that's okay too. Nowadays, modern Americans in general, but wrestling fans or just young people, I think a lot don't want to have a good storyline. They just want it to be like a video game. Something's happening every 5 seconds. They don't let it be like a slow burn, let it boil up, let it get going. Like you invest in the wrestlers, you invest in the story. And then hopefully there's a good payoff. It's like a TV show. You want the show ends after 5 seasons or 10 seasons or whatever. You want that finale to be awesome. You don't want to be like, oh man, this sucks. I mean, I waited 7 years for this ending. Man, I got screwed. And it happens. Sometimes that's the way it is, but hopefully more times than not, you're excited. You're happy with the outcome. So, it is what it is, but yeah, hopefully that we'll talk. We'll talk more about it maybe tomorrow for sure. So let me show some of these cards. This is a Jordan Yamato rookie card from, I believe, Archives right there. So I'm going to show this off. He sent me quite a few of these. And then I'm not going to show that. Then he sent me a Jordan Yamato Bowman card from the Florida Marlins. So there's that one. Not him. And then here's like a, man, this one's a lot going on. Look how shiny this one is. This is a Prism. It is a Prism Jordan Yamamoto. Panini Prism, man. That is a lot going on. Look at that. It's like some kind of wave. So there you go. That's so pretty. That's so pretty. And then here's another rated rookie from Don Russ, the orange parallel. Again, with lots of color. Lots of color. So there you go. I know. I should have gave a shade warning. And then this is Yoshitomo Susugo with the orange parallel. So, Dolly Parton over there with her Christmas music going. So there you go. There you go. So that's a cool one. I don't think he even showed up during the World Series. And then this is a Diamond King of Jordan Yamamoto as well. That's a good looking card. I like that. So there you go. So these were the rookie cards he sent me. And then the rest of them now will be of MLB players, that are for most part from yesteryear. For yesteryear. You will not need as much shades with this one. Here we got a Hideo Nomo with a score other than that 96 score. I want to say that 96, 98. Wow. Well, there you go. 98 score. Hideo Nomo. He did send me lots of doubles, so I'll try if I can remember to skip them. And here's Irabu, Hideki Irabu. Oh, Fat Pussy Toad, a.k.a. Fat Pussy Toad, from what Steinbrenner said about him all those years ago. Just in case if anybody was wondering, Dad hits it out of the park right there, baby. Dad hits it out of the park. Ruka bought that for me about 4 years ago when he was probably like in 3rd grade or something. So I just think that means I'm kind of cool. Here we have a Shigetose Hasegawa with the Anaheim Angels, California Angels, whatever. I guess it's Anaheim Angels here. Signing autographs. Little known fact, after baseball, he decided to stay in California and then became a realtor. He ended up doing something with real estate in California. Now, I don't know if he's still there, but I know that after baseball, he decided to stay. He did not go back to Japan and became a real estate agent. So that's pretty cool. So there's that. I don't know who that lives in the background. I don't know. Then we have a Masayo Kita-san. And I've been actually looking for this card online. And it always kills me because like these cards are like, you can find them on eBay for like a quarter, 50 cents, which I'd pay that all day long. But then they're like $3 shipping. I'm like, dude, put this in the PWE. I'll pay the extra 55 cents to send it to my house. I'll even pay $1 total for the whole thing. But it's just so frustrating as a collector when you collect, like, you know, I'm sure we all know this. When you're just trying to get some basic base cards or like no-name players because you just need it for either you're a set collector or you're just a collector of that certain player and he's never that big. And then you find out that you find a bait, like, you know, just a random guy and they're like, oh, that's $1 and then $3 ship. I'm like, that card we all know is not $4. Come on now. Come on now. I see what you did there. I had that card as a kid. Kita. I like it. Oh man, then we got Hideo Nomo on this Upper Deck Classic Collector's Choice card. So this is cool here. What up? We got Victor in the house. We got Mike in the house. We got Reese in the house. I just thought, well, you know, if you all have not checked out the video, I think probably you guys have. I did a video with me and John Mangini, Joey, Don't Call My Wax Junk, and Ray, I Collect Ichiro a couple days ago. And that was a really fun video. I'm starting to do more of the live streams, but I have to be somewhat careful because I think you only get like 10 hours a month with StreamYard, and then they want you to pay for their premium service or something. And so I don't want to go like live all the time because one, I'll run out of hours, and then two, I want it to be kind of special. So maybe like once a week I might try to do it, or maybe 2 or 3 times a month, try to do that. And that way I can maybe pick 2 or 3 people to get on. I've been trying to get Victor on. I think I'm trying to get Mike's been on with me before. You know, I try to get Reese on. You know, I need to try to mix it up because, you know, tell me if I'm wrong. I know there's only 5 of us here, but tell me if I'm wrong. Riddle me this, Batman. See what I did there? I said Batman. And this is not me throwing shade at anybody, so I want to make sure I say that from the get-go because I don't want people to be, oh, Jason's talking about somebody. I'm not talking about anybody in particular. I'm just saying, you know, if you have the same people all the time on your podcast, on your YouTube channel, I mean, a lot of times the perspectives can be kind of one-sided, a little bit stale, a little bit kind of like, you know, I've heard it all before. I think it's kind of fun to mix up the people that you talk to. And I like that because you have lots of different personalities in this community. You have lots of different people who collect different ways. You have a lot of people who have focuses that are completely different than one another. And I like mixing that up together because they offer a lot to the community. So if you think about it, like me and Joey are very like low-end collectors. We're very focused on our specific PCs. You know, Ray is a almost exclusive PC collector, like super collector of Ichiro. He does dabble in other stuff. And then you have John Mangini, who just collects a little bit of everything. And that's, great. And I think that's a good, I don't know of the word juxtaposition or a good variety that you can have. And I enjoy doing that because it's different perspectives. People are not going to come at things in the same way. It's like, if you have somebody on your show and it's just a yes man, oh, yeah, that's exactly right. Oh, yeah, I agree with you. Everything you said is right. I don't disagree with anything you said. And I mean, and maybe that's true. Maybe that's 100% accurate, but it gets kind of stale. And I'm like, okay, I'm watching two guys who have no difference of opinion, who don't look at collecting in the same or different ways. And I mean, to me, it's okay. It's fine. But I like to hear different people's perspectives. I like to mix it up a bit and not the same person or the same group, two guys or whatever, just over and over and over again. So, I think it's just another way to try to do something a little different with my channel. Now, I say that, and I guarantee, because I'm such a fire starter, I'm such a, just, what's the word I'm looking for, like the phrase I'm looking for, like I'm such a innovative YouTuber that before long, people will be taking that concept onto their channel as well. Oh, look who's calling me right now. I can't show you. That's Bob Lewis's number. But Bob Lewis is calling me right now live. You all hear that? Bob Lewis is calling me. I got a friend in Bob Lewis. So to me, that's just something I think about doing. I don't know. Do you all agree, disagree? You don't care. It doesn't matter to you. It's no big deal. I mean, it's fine. It's just my thinking. Let's see. I don't do sports lots. I don't do ComC. I don't do 4 sharp corners. I just kind of feel like, I don't know. I think I probably should in some respects. But, I mean, I usually can get a lot of the cards at shows or at shops close to me. And I can get them probably for cheaper than I can at those other places. So I don't know. But maybe I should look into it. But like you said, for some of the stuff, it's a little bit more hard to find. I don't want to keep paying $4 for one card like what we talked about on eBay. So there, to your point, maybe it's good. Yeah, I understand, Reese. I've been trying to get you on a while now. Yeah, John definitely is unparalleled. That's for sure. Well, me, you, and John Reese, that we're in a group chat together, and he's always showing us stuff right before he puts it up on his YouTube channel. It's mind-boggling. I don't agree with anyone. I like that, Victor. I need those people in my life. I need the people to go, no, that is not acceptable. Yeah, Firestarter by Prodigy. You have Firestarter. You have Smack My B Up. I don't want to keep this kid friendly. There's a couple other Prodigy songs. They had some songs on the Hackers soundtrack back in like 94 or 5. So there you go. Yeah, that should be, dude. That should be Firestarter. That is true. Next up is Pacific Collection. This is a Shigetoshi Hasegawa with Anaheim Angels. What up, Henry? Your dad worked with John Mangini back in the day? What? Say it ain't so, man. Yeah, dude. I mean, honestly, anything. I mean, obviously, I know Ichiro's not rare, but I mean, a lot of those older guys that people don't think about, like Tadahito Iguchi, Kenji Jojima, are 2 guys, Kazuhiro Sasaki. I mean, Darvish, Tanaka, Maeda. I mean, those guys aren't like super old. I mean, they're still playing. But some of those guys, I mean, like really any of the Japanese guys, quite frankly, Victor, I mean, I wouldn't never disagree with, but I'm mostly looking now for like inserts, low numbered, like not low number, inserts, numbered cards, parallels, stuff like that. I mean, sometimes base cards I need too, because as we know, in the 90s, there was like, and even now, there's a crap ton of different variations and brands. But I mean, if we're talking about something specific, I definitely think, not your run-of-the-mill base cards is what I'm looking for now a lot. Then we got a Hideo Nomo here with the Pacific Collection, all in Espanol. And then we got Makoto Suzuki. So there's another one. And then we got Masato Yoshii, on this. What is this? A Metal Universe? What is this? Yep, Metal Universe. I thought it was. So this is very cool. I like this one. And then we got Hideki Irabu on the Metal Universe. What up, B Pain? What up, B Pain? My little bro is in here. Oh, yeah, I like Chemical Romance from back in the day. My little brother's here. Oh, my bouncing baby brother. Thank you for popping in, Brandon. But then we got Hideo Nomo. So that's a good question, Yanks fan 7. So the way I do my cards are I sort them in mostly into binders, but I have started putting them in like inserts or anything not base card related. I'm starting to put in penny sleeves and then putting them in top loaders. Even now that I started that, we all know that top loaders are becoming like the holy grail of supplies. It's becoming harder to find. So I might have to just keep things in penny sleeves, and then I might do it that way. But right now, I just sort everything into binders. I have I'm not even kidding, like 10 to 12 binders of all the players I collect, because it's not just Japanese guys. A lot of those are 80s guys and a few modern day guys I still collect, and I just put them all in binders. But mostly binders and pages. But like I said, some stuff in top loaders. And like I said, I'm starting to do more with grading. So I'm trying to take a couple of the inserts of these Japanese ball players I really like. And I usually want to take 2 to 3 and put them in my order. So I have those for my PCs because I think they look cool. And then, like I said, I'll do other cards that I think will be actually worth money in that order. Then to try to put 2 or 3 that I can pay for my order with as well, like cards I have no attachment to. So I usually try to do like a 10 to 15 card order because I'm not very rich. I was gonna be derogatory, and I decided not to because everything's being so positive today. But I'm not super rich, so I don't have hundreds of dollars a month to throw towards this grading, and then for them to keep the cards for like 18 years. So I'm trying to do like between 10 to 15 cards. So like I said, 2 to 3 cards hopefully will be paid for my order. So that's kind of what I'm doing. Let's see. Yeah, Henry House of Pain. And see where they land. I like it. Yeah, I think that's another thing. I'm also starting to like run out of binder space too. I agree with you, dude. Yeah. Yeah, I blame YouTube now. Here's a Masato Yoshii here on a Stadium Club from 1990. This is 1999. So we have Masato Yoshii on this one. Let's see here. Yeah, I know. A lot of people are. I mean, like Sean, stealing second. He's the same way. He's done with them. He said he's not going back until they get their stuff together. So that might be a while. He let his subscription run out because he just over it. Here is a Hideo Nomo with the Milwaukee Brewers in the 98, right? 2000 tops, right there. Then we have a 1996 score or Pinnacle. Is that Royal score? Score Hideo Nomo right there. Yeah, the pages are crazy. Like Four Sharp Corners, the shop I go to in Greenfield, he just recently started getting some nine pocket sleeves in. He said it's been forever, but he's starting to get them in now, so that's good. Oh man, this card's bent. I didn't even notice that. Hideki Irabu right here with the Expos and this 2001 Topps card, but it's bent. That kind of sucks. I already have that card, I think, so that's good. That'll be not something I can really use. Then we have this Leaf card from 1997, Hideo Nomo Leaf card. Hey, what up, Doug? You'll like this order, like these cards. These are all Japanese ball players. Everybody I'm showing today. So we got the Hideo Nomo with the leaf emblem right on his junk, right on the old junk. Yeah, that's true. Then we got a Nomo card right here from what is it? What product is this? What's that? Circa 97 CIRCA. I don't know if I've ever heard of this company, but there you go. This is cool. So this is definitely one I'll be probably sitting off to get graded. There's the back of it. Oh my! One of my favorite Christmas songs right here. You got Bing Crosby and David Bowie, Drummer Boy. Man, I love this song. Peace on Earth. Mix, man, that's a banger. That's a banging Christmas song. Okay, Skybox product, Fleer Skybox, cool. And then we got a 1999 Masato Yoshi Topps card. This is just a regular, I believe, base. Because, you know, it's all about the base. And then we got a Hideki Irabu Fleer Ultra. What year is this? 1999. I think this is another base card here. There, that's a good angle. So there you go. You got that. And then we have this is another 1999 Fleer card, Fleer Ultra of Hideo Nomo with the Mets. So you got that. Yeah, that's cool. I there's so many products that came out in the mid to late 90s and like the early part of the 2000s, the aughts, that I don't even know what they look like. When I see them, I can't like reference them because, you know, I stopped collecting baseball cards, I would say really in 94, but probably even a couple years before that, like officially, because 94, I believe I started high school, and I definitely was not interested in baseball cards in my high school years. I probably a little bit in middle school, but I'm for sure by the end of middle school, I was way more into girls than I was anything else. If my brother was still here, he'd say he was way into boys back in high school or stuff. So there's Masato Yoshi. He was chasing around all those theater kids. So there you go, Masato Yoshi on the Fleer Ultra. Then we got Hideo Nomo on the 1998 Topps. So there's that. Then we got the Hideki Irabu right there. So there's that. And then I think I've already shown that card. I think I've already shown this card. I think I've already shown that card. Yeah, dude, exactly. You nailed it. You nailed it, Doug. That's exactly it. I'm not one to hold baseball cards in high school, that's for sure. I think I've shown this card already. This one I have not shown. Here is a Shigetoshi Hasegawa with the camera with this, I believe, Upper Deck UD card. I think that's UD. I believe so, yeah. UD Diamond Debut. This is a good-looking card. This is a card. Now, I bet Doug can agree. This would be a great card to get autographed, like right down there. Get that autographed. That's a great card. So I really like this card right here. That'd be a great autograph to get. Here we have one of here's Upper Deck Special Report. It says in the making with Hideo Nomo. It's Shigetoshi Hasegawa right there. So that's another card that's pretty cool for sure. I like this card a lot. So, yeah. All right, the next up we have another Nomo. This is an unusual one here. This is Hideo Nomo with Upper Deck, 1998. And here he is on the base pass. He's on first base, it looks like. It's unusual to have a pitcher on the base pass. You don't see those cards too often. Probably, I don't hardly ever see any Japanese pitchers aside from maybe, Otani, ever at like really too many baseball pictures of them swinging a baseball bat, making contact, being on the base path. Usually it's always them on the mound in some capacity. So this is kind of a cool card if you have of Nomo. So that's cool. I like that for sure. And then this one here is a player that a lot of people don't really remember because he just had a cup of coffee with the New York Mets. This is Takashi Kashiwada. So there you go. Another one would be really cool to get an autograph like right there of him, especially if it was in Japanese of Kashiwada. But this would be a cool card to get autographed for sure. So there's that. And then here's a really cool one of Hideki Irabu with the Upper Deck UD 1998. I like this. Is a great image of Irabu. He had a really sad life. If you don't know much about Hideki Irabu, it's really unfortunate. Apparently, his father was an American, white American, and he wasn't much in the picture. Like he was over there stationed in Japan. Apparently, I think he didn't have much to do with him. Maybe he went back to America. He wasn't around his mom. So Irabu grew up in Japan as kind of like an outcast. If you're a biracial child in Japan, especially back then, you were picked on and ridiculed and bullied mercilessly. And of course, he ended up being huge. Like he's like 6'4", so he like stood out like a sore thumb in Japan because I would say most average Japanese men's heights maybe 5'8", 5'9", maybe. I mean average, and probably back then it might have even been smaller. And I mean he was 6'4", so can you only imagine? And then so he was like ridiculed and made fun of, and of course he came over to America. He was heavy. He gained weight, of course, and then you had Steinbrenner, saying all the stuff about him. So it was just pretty wild. So yeah, he did, and then he committed suicide. Right? Yeah, he committed suicide in I think America, I believe. I think that he had got arrested a couple of times for drinking, driving or something. He was like, I think he had a child, he had a daughter, and they didn't have any kind of real relationship. It just sounded like he had a really sad, unfortunate life. It really sucked for them for sure. And I mean, not that it makes it okay for what he did. I mean, being drinking and driving is completely unacceptable. But I mean, he just had a really unfortunate life, I think. Yeah, exactly, Doug. You were exactly correct. I don't know if I've shown this card yet, but this is a Nomo on the 2001 Topps when he's with Detroit Tigers. So there you go. That tornado wind-up that he do. And then I think I've shown this card. I'll just quickly show it. Collector's Choice Nomo right there with Upper Deck, Collector's Choice. And this is a really cool one here. This is a Nomo with the all of a sudden the Metal Universe 1997. So look at that card there. There's a lot going on in that card. So yeah, you're right. They want the military out of Japan for decades. And I honestly think you should give them what they want. Well, move American base out of there. When I lived in Japan, I was close to Nagasaki, which is a huge Navy base in Japan. And people used to think initially I was military because I'm a white guy walking around the streets of Nagasaki. Well, actually, I was in Sasebo. That's really where it was. Sasebo was where the military base was, a Navy base in Sasebo. And it was Nagasaki Ken, Sasebo Shi. So it was at the city, and it was pretty bad. I mean, like I said, I had to explain to them I wasn't military, and once they knew I wasn't military, their attitudes completely changed. Everybody was super friendly, and the weird thing is, Japanese people are like lovely people in general, but they're not. Most Japanese are not surrounded by military bases. Where I was for one summer, I was, and so it was kind of a different attitude. Because they just thought I was going to come inland from the Navy, like coming off the ocean. They come into the city and just, wreak havoc and just be wild and crazy. And when I wasn't, I was like, I can speak Japanese well enough to be like, I'm not an American soldier. I'm not here to, party. I'm just here to hang out with my friends who are also Japanese. Then it was totally different attitudes. But there was a lot of apprehension initially because they thought I might get drunk like a lot of Americans did and then tear stuff up. But they were like scared about that. Here's a sports. I think this is Sports Illustrated or Legends of Today, Hideo Nomo, which is a cool card I did not own. You don't like the texture? Yeah, the texture is definitely different. Oh, I definitely was not in the Navy, that's for sure. I know. I felt like I needed to. You're right. I'm not in the military because that question was asked like almost every day. It was just crazy. And yes, there was a baseball team in the town I lived in off and on for 12 years. Most of the time I was there. They're called the Fukuoka SoftBank Hawks. And they're kind of like the number one team in Japan now. I mean, it used to be the Yomiuri Giants, used to be like the New York Yankees. Like they were just unbeatable. They like won the championship, it felt like every year. But now the SoftBank Hawks, which is like about maybe not even an hour from my house when I was living in Japan, are like that team. They're like, kind of like the Dodgers. If you think about it, the Dodgers have a lot of World Series, but they're not in the same level of, I guess, Yankee level. So you always think the Yankees are always here and everybody else is down here. But I think the Dodgers are probably pretty considered like way up high as well with their World Series under their belts. But I mean, the SoftBank Hawks, they used to be called the Daiei Hawks when I first started living in Japan. But in Fukuoka, it still feels like they win almost every year now, the Japanese World Series. And so it's great. And like I see lots of different players come through there. So that's a good one. And here we go is a Hideo Nomo. This is another Metal Universe card. I like this one. This is more of a cartoony looking card, but I like it a lot. It has some chime to it. So let's see here. Wear a Canada shirt. Yeah, Hawks, that's right. I bet you think they suck living in Boston. To answer your question, Reese, Japanese baseball games are much more like American football games. They have cheerleaders. They have like huge areas, like huge sections that are like dedicated to the team where they have bands playing. They let their fans bring in drums and like a brass section, and they come dressed in all these like crazy costumes, which you see mostly in like football games, some maybe basketball too. Baseball, you don't really see that super often. But they don't come dressed up in like these crazy costumes. They have the games, they all have every team has a fight song that almost everybody remembers and learns, and that they sing throughout the game. So they all have this fight song where they're like, go, 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 and all this stuff, and they sing it all the entire game, and they're like banging these drums all game long. They never give up. They keep, till the very end. Whereas a lot of Americans will like get up and leave when their team are getting beaten down. A lot of Japanese fans, they stay to the final out. They don't leave because they wanted to see, because you never know if you miss something. Let's see what else. They have lots of like thunder sticks and lots of really loud noise, because in Japan it's such a quiet society, a very reserved society. So most parts of their lives are not where they can just kind of cut loose and act crazy. It's not acceptable in Japan to do that. But if you're at a baseball game, and probably soccer too, I bet, you can do that. Like in sumo, obviously none of that's happening. It's very quiet, very reserved, very like, so it's like think of like an outdoor concert mixed with a football game, and that's what Japanese baseball feels like. Plus, all of them are in domes, so it's like enclosed. So there is no the loudness can't go anywhere. You're trapped in there. So yeah, it's a great way to watch the game. I completely love it. Here's a Hideki Irabu Metal Universe. It looks like the Empire State Building there in the background, if I'm not mistaken. So that's pretty cool. So there's that. And then here's another Metal Universe of Hideo Nomo. I like that one. That's just like Route 66 or something in the background as he's loading up for a pitch. So that's very, very cool there. I love that card. I really like that card. That might be a I was gonna say that might be a gray candidate, but there's a little chip missing right there, a little nick. Dagnabbit. Oh well. Then we got a Hideo Nomo right here. Is this Fleer right there, right? Fleer card. Fleer Ultra. You just see the eyes of Nomo as he looks in for the pitch. And then we have Shigetoshi Hasegawa with the Angels here on this Ultra. Right there. And then we have Irabu right there with the Yankees in the Fleer Ultra. So there's that. And then we have Takashi Kashiwada. I was just talking about him a moment ago. We had a cup of coffee. I should say a cup of green tea in New York. A cup of ocha, or maybe mugi cha or oolong cha. Ocha. So there you go. Then we have Masato Yoshi on his Fleer Ultra. And then we have Nomo on this Don Russ 1997. That's a good image of him right there. All right, next up we have the Nomo on the Topps card here. Highlights card. 1996 season. Hurls no hitter. There you go. Hurls no hitter. No hitter. It's a no hitter. And then we have a Stadium Club, Top Stadium Club right there. Nomo. And then we have this, another Top Stadium Club, I think. This is a cool card right there. Hey, what up, Joey? Don't call his wax junk. So there you go. And there's a couple really cool cards here. I don't have this set, or I only have maybe a couple of the cards. These are all 4 different cards. This is from, I guess, a little subset of the Upper Deck Collector's Choice Hideo Nomo scrapbook. So here you go. There's the first one. And then here we have him up in the wind-up. And then we have right here. Yeah, that's right. He robbed him as he shook. His Chipper Jones is a bum. Oh, Chippa. Chippa's a bum. There we go. Hey, what's up, Mikey? Thank you. Then we got an award winner, Rookie of the Year winner, Hideo Nomo. Suck on that, you Braves fan. And let's see here. Then we got a Max Suzuki. I believe this might be a rookie card for him. He was a pitcher. He didn't spend a whole lot of time in the Major League. He mostly spent most of his time in AAA. But he did have some time there in Seattle. Then here we have a score of Hideo Nomo. So there you have that one. And then we have another Makoto Suzuki rookie card right there. So, and then we have shown these cards. I believe I've shown all these cards. This Hasegawa I have not shown. Here's Hasegawa. He looks like he's like pouting. I don't know if you can see that very well, considering I think this camera's a little bit blurry, which I do apologize. I'm not using my phone. I'm using the notebook there, but he looks like he's almost pouting. He looks like he's all like, oh, what's up, Joe? Let's see what he says. Well played, Joey. Well played. I'm going to remember that. So, for sure. Yeah, I don't know why the Dodgers got rid of Nomo either. That's a good call. Here we got Irabu. I was just talking about how they don't hardly ever show pitchers at bat. And here we have Irabu, which is hilarious because if you see, he totally misses the ball. The ball's up by his chest. His baseball bat's down past his waist. It looks like he's getting ready to get hit in the arm with the ball. He misses this bunt. Something awful. No wonder you don't have pitchers bunt. And then we have Kashiwada right here pitching. And here is his smoke right there. Smoke with his Fleer Ultra Irabu with a little flame coming out. It's almost like the NBA Jam game for like Nintendo. He's on fire. Y'all remember that? And this is a variation. This is a gold variation of the Golden Memories Hideki Irabu. There's a couple different versions of this. I think there's a base and a silver, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember ever seeing a gold. So, most of these cards I don't have, I don't think. Somewhere they'll be going into my collection, my PC. Some of them might be all sent off for grading. And this is a really cool card. I'm sure most of us remember this card. But here is the coin for the Nomo. Right here. It's, I even forgot what it's called. Pinnacle Mint. Pinnacle Mint. So there you go on that, which is really, really cool. Yeah, one of the biggest flaws was Kawakami. You're right, exactly. And then here we got another Irabu Metal Universe. This is a cool one. I don't think I've shown this one yet. This is a really cool one. So there you go. That's a nice one. And then here's a Collector's Choice. It looks like it's almost like a playing card of Nomo. So there's that. And this is a really cool card. I think this might be an insert card. Yeah, it is. It is a Golden Memories. Right there. I like this card a lot. This is a really cool card. This one might be sent off to the old PSA so I can get it back by the time Luka graduates high school. So there's that. And this is a card here's a player that like no one ever remembers because I don't even know if he came and actually ended up playing at all for the Yankees. But this is Kazuhiro Maeda, kind of like Kenta Maeda, same last name. But there you have this card right here. He literally had like almost an espresso shot espresso shot or espresso cup in the major leagues. But he was with the Yankees right there. There's his prospect, I think is what it says. I can't tell. It says Top Stadium Club 2000, TSC 2000. So there you go. Man, no. You're right, Henry. He would be in his 5th year in high school. No kidding. Nomo pitched for the Dodgers, the Milwaukee Brewers, the Detroit Tigers, the Boston Red Sox, back to the Dodgers. I think those are the main teams he pitched for. Is there anybody else? I think that's it. I think those are the main teams he pitched for. Here's a pretty rare card. This is a silver signature of Nomo. I don't think I've ever seen one of these. Oh, yeah, the Mets. Hey, what up, Rick? Yeah, baby. Rick. There is a Nomo there. Judge's choice with the signature. Then we got the Nomo here on another insert card. That's a really cool one right there. Yeah. You don't remember any of those teams, yeah. That's because you're not a real baseball fan. That's why, Joey. You're just a pretender. You just only pay attention to your Braves. You don't pay attention to the rest of the baseball world. Here's the upper deck. So that's good. The National League debut. Yeah, Nomo has at least one Beckett cover. I've seen it before. Here's a Nomo with another Dodgers. I'm sorry. Here he is. I'm sorry. That first one was Motoyato Yoshi. I'm sorry. Now this is Nomo. The first one was Yoshi. So yeah. Exactly. I'm glad you said it, Joey. And here's a Hideo Nomo Pacific Collection. I think I might have shown one of these before, so I'll just throw it up there for a second. And here's a Masato Yoshi with the tops, which I think I've shown. I'm almost positive I've shown this one. Here's a Hideo Nomo. This is New York Mets pitcher on the Metal Universe. So there you go. Oh, man. Look at Henry throwing some shade, dude. Now, this is a really cool one. This one I did not have. I'm super excited about this one. This is a Season Crowns Hideo Nomo Fleer Ultra. I don't even know what year this is. 95? Look at that. It's like, what do you call it? Translucent? I can't remember the right word for it. Man, acetate. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. Right here. So, Nomo, and then there's the back. So, there you go, right there. Mike, to answer your question, I probably have Nomos. I probably have at least 200 to 300, maybe 400. I have quite a few of him. It's like, it goes Ichiro, Mattingly, Larkin, then it's like probably Yu Darvish, Nomo. Those are probably some of my top 5, I bet. There's a couple of the guys up there. Greg Maddux is up there, I'm sure. So, yeah, there's quite a few. Here's another great man. Here's another Hideo Nomo. This is a cool one. What's this called? Premium Pistols or Pistols Portraits? Premium Pistols. Pew, pew. So, yo, Premium Portraits right there with Metal Universe. Hey, what up, Eggy? I appreciate you popping in, homie. Yeah, all these Japanese. Yeah, thanks. Oh, Husker. Not a Corn Husker. That's Nebraska, right? The Corn Huskers. So they got Hideo Nomo. And here's another. This is a cool Metal Universe Hideo Nomo with the volcano in the background. Little known fact, there's thousands of active volcanoes in Japan, and I would go a couple times a year to go visit one close to the school I was teaching at, active volcano. We would hike up the mountain to go see the volcano, which is pretty cool. And they would have all these like little restaurants right at the base of the volcano, because the Japanese like to live every day in fear of the thing blowing up on them. So there you go. And they have like onsens, which is like natural hot springs all over Japan, and they would like just love to put their little resorts around the natural hot springs all over Japan. They always smell like burnt eggs. What's it smell like? It smells like burnt eggs, but it was like, what's the sodium? So it's shoot. Sulfur. It smelled like sulfur. That's the word I was looking for. It was pretty crazy. There's a Tomooka or Tomokazu Oka. Yeah, sulfur is the word I was looking for. Thank you. So, yep. Hey, what up, Bob Lewis? Sorry I missed your call, dude. I'll call you when I'm done with this. You caught me right in the middle of it, homie. Then we got another Hideo Nomo right here. Insert card. Right there. The Fleer Ultra. Japanese extravaganza. Yeah. Woo! Then we got another Hideo Nomo checklist. Right here. Uh-oh. I might have to hop off of here. I don't know. Let's see here. Give me 1 second. Let's see what happens. She'll tell me and text me like, why are you texting me for? Why do you tell me to text you? That's what she's going to tell me. It's my son's mom. I might have to hop off of here. I might be in trouble. Woo! So there's Makoto Sasaki right there on his debut card with his upper deck black diamond or something. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not for sure. Maybe it's not called Black Diamond. There's another Fleer Ultra right there. I don't know if I've shown that card before. Then we have a Hasegawa, Shigetoshi Hasegawa right there. All right. So there you go. And this is another cool insert card that I did not have. Diamond Producers on the Fleer Ultra. So there's a cool one I did not have right there. All right. And then we got another Nomo right here. They drink the lava. They of course they do. They drink lava all the time. But little known fact. So we gotta tell Bob to bring back his little known facts. Bob used to do a video. At the end of every video, he would say, little known fact about Bob Lewis, 897. He needs to bring those back. So it was always a fun time. I wasn't going to start doing it, but I thought I can't do that. Bob already does it. Oh, I'm glad you got it, Bob. If you feel you don't even have to open it up, you can just go put it right into the garbage if you want. You can just slide it from your kitchen table right into the receptacle. No hard feelings. So, yeah, collector's choice, Nomo right there. Then we got some Upper Deck classic portraits right there of Nomo. There you go. We got a Nomo right there with Upper Deck. Booty call. Shoot, I don't know about no booty call, dude. My lifestyle has never been about that life. I'm too much of a classy individual for that. Only pinky's out for me. Oh, look at all this. This is all some 2003 tops. So I'll just quickly go through them. You got Nomo with the Dodgers. Then we got Shigetoshi Hasegawa. Then we got So Taguchi. Then we have Tomokazu Oka. And then we have Katsuhisa Ishii. So there you go, those. Yeah, no kidding. Then we have Kazuo Matsui. Matsui, as I like to say. With the Rockies. Shout out to Eggy right there. Then we got another Takashi Saito. Right there with the Dodgers. Like a well-known fact about something I like, long romantic walks looking for retail. I bet you do. Then I got these Takashi Saito Upper Deck Spectrum cards. Look at that action. That is crazy. No, this one looks like this one. This one looks like a refractor, but this one doesn't look like a refractor. I don't know. But yeah. There you go. Man, Catcher Fire burns and Indians burn Henry. You just say Indian burn. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, watch out. Shots fired. We got Masahiro Tanaka with the aforementioned New York Yankees. Now we have everybody has to have a little bit of coochie in their life. Right there, you got the Yasuye Coochie. UCA Coochie right there. Right there. And why not have 3 of them? You know? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Then we got some Kazuhiro Sasaki of 2001. Right here. Then we got Hideki Irabu on the 2001. Then we got Anomo when he's with the Tigers. Right there. And then we have Hasegawa right there. Then we got Hideki Irabu, the Expos. Then we got Shinjo, rookie card, Tsuyoshi Shinjo. He came to America with dyed blonde hair. I guess he thought he was going to be a surfer, but then he ended up getting like his clock cleaned. He could have hit the baseball to save his life. Then Masato Yoshii. We got So Taguchi with the St. Louis Cardinals. And then we have Oka with the Brewers. And then we have Tadahiro Iguchi. He used to play for the SoftBank Hawks with the Rookie Cup. Shout out to Mike Hitman23. Oh, I forgot about this one. Yeah, there's an Ichiro right there. I was sent over by him. My friend Greg from Facebook, who sent me this huge Japanese collection of cards that obviously he didn't want. Then we have another Ichiro right here. It says Rawlings Gold Glove winner or award. And then we have a Hideki Matsui. Look, he's he's running so hard like he's being chased. Then we got Daisuke Matsuzaka rookie card. Another Tomooka, the Blue Jays. Then we have So Taguchi with the Cardinals. Oh, what up? Vintage oddball card, Steve. What's up, brother? Then we got a Tadahiro Iguchi right here. And then we got Kei Igawa, rookie card. I think most of these I do have on the black. Was this 2002, 2000? At least 2007. Wow, I was way off. Then we have Akinori Otsuka right there. He looks like to be very happy with the Rangers. Then we got a Kenji Jojima, who also played for my SoftBank Hawks in Japan. The Fukuoka SoftBank Hawks rookie card, which I'm pretty sure I did have. And then Kazuo Matsui with the Mets. Let me scoot my sleeve back up here. Then we got Takashi Saito with the Dodgers. Another Kenji Jojima. This is like it's been sitting on some dust pile. Like there was wood clippings or shavings on there. SoftBank Hawks represent. Then we got a Kazuo Matsui. I'm sorry, this is Hideki Matsui. Then I have a Kazuo Matsui right here. So that's cool. I'm pretty sure I've shown that. This I really like this one right here. Hideo Nomo. Oh man, right there. That's a great looking card with the Rookie Cup with Nomo. Sorry I'm missing some of the. Hey, what up, Donnie? I appreciate you popping on. Steve's here. Did you do contests, Jason? What contest, Henry? If you're talking about Steve, I did not do vintage oddball cards. One I probably should have, but I think I missed out on it. And I've done already a couple different people's. I just always feel guilty or bad. I don't know the right word to do like a lot of people's, because if I win a lot, then I kind of feel bad if I win like 2 or 3 in a row. I did that there for a while. About a year ago, I felt like I won like everybody's contact back to back to back. And I already did like 2 or 3, and I felt like if I did another one with Steve's, I would have felt bad, because if I would have won, then maybe it could have happened again. I know it doesn't really matter, but I was trying to like spread the wealth around. Man, my son won they won their first basketball game yesterday. They there's a Yu Darvish rookie card. I couldn't believe I got this update. This is really cool. He sent me this. I need to put this in a soft sleeve now that I think about it. So there we go. But yeah, my son's basketball team, the school he goes to, this great team, won their first game, so they're 1-2. So we'll take it. It might be the only game they win all year, but they won by double digits. They ended up beating the team by like almost 20 points or 18 points. Luke had a great game. He only made a couple of shots, but man, he stole the ball. He played great defense. He made some like epic passes, like white chocolate, Jason Williams. He was awesome. And his Hisashi Iwakuma rookie card right there. So thank you for asking. And then Hiroki Kuroda. And then we got Kurt Suzuki right there from your Washington Nationals back when he was on the A's. Then we got Travis Ishikawa. Oh, don't worry. I got a top loader for it. Then we have another Hiroki Kuroda. Then we got So Taguchi with the Cardinals. Then we have another Tadahito Iguchi rookie cup on the Topps card. This is a Masahiro Tanaka with the Dodgers. I'm sorry, on the Don Russ with the Yankees, of course. And then I think I've already shown this, but I'll show another one here. Another Tanaka card right there. Masahiro Tanaka card on the Prism. Then we got Matsuzaka. Daisuke Matsuzaka. I'm sorry, Matsuzaka. I'm got myself all confused because there's so many. Now I'm starting to mix up the names because I'm starting to switch them up a lot. Matsuzaka. Then we got the Tomokazu Oka on this Victory, Upper Deck Victory card I love. I love these Victory cards. I think there's different variations of this card out there. Yeah, I'm pretty rich with top loaders, let me tell you. And then this is a cool Ichiro Fleer card. What's it say? I can't tell what that says at the top. But I do not have this card. This is some kind of base card, I guess. But there you go. This Ichiro card from Fleer. So there you go. Hey, what up, Ed? Man, dude, you came to the wrong channel to know who to invest in because I'm the last person to ask about investments. I just do what I do. I don't care. I don't really do much with the investment stuff. I know you're joking, of course, but no one's going to come. No one's going to listen to what I say anyways, but especially about investing in baseball cards. As I'm showing off all pretty much 90s and early 2000 Japanese baseball comments. Then we got Katsuhisa Ishii on this upper deck. So there's that. Then we got the honor row, Kazuhisa Ishii. And this is a Jojima on the insert of the generation now. Not later, not maybe, now. So there you go. And then we have, I think I've shown this card already, so I'm just going to. And then we have a Hisanori Takahashi to end the video there. So there you go, guys. Woo! Let me show you. There's a stack we went through, plus this little stack of rookie cards off to the side. So that was that. Man, oh man. Now I'm gonna get to spend the time putting those in my trading card database so I don't lose track of them. So that's gonna be fun. I might try to do some of that tonight. I don't know. It'll depend on like what's going on with everybody. I might get on and chit chat. Hey, Ed, I need to get your phone number, dude. You need to send me your phone number via Facebook. I don't have your number, man. There's been like certain players or like collection or Phillies cards I was going to send your way that I think you might like on eBay when I'm looking through stuff, or just if you ever want to get on a video with me, do a live chat or whatever. I need to get your phone number. For some reason, you're like the most elusive YouTuber out there. Maybe you're like in the witness protection program or something. But it's like, for whatever reason, like you're like one of the few people I like could never get a hold of, her. Like no one gives out your information. Apparently you're like, you have to be in like a special club. Maybe it's like a Masons, like the Freemasons have to do like a secret handshake, or whatever, like, the hand jive to like get it. So apparently you do live in the shadows. That's true, dude. You're like, you can't see me. You can't see me, dog. Ooh, yeah. Just in case anybody was wondering, you wish. So, man, oh man. Oh, we got Boy George singing right here. This is Do You Know It's Christmas? Band Day 1984. Woo woo. So that video or that song has Boy George. It has Phil Collins, Sting. Who else is in this? George Michael. I'm sure I'm missing lots of other people. I'm sure some of these guys I don't know, but that's pretty awesome. That's a great list of 80s British icons for sure. I don't know, is British the right terminology? Because I don't know if they're all. I'm sure they're not all from England. Maybe the British Isles. I'm not for sure. Because what do you call people from England? British, English? Can it be interchangeable? Does it matter? So I don't know. When I used to live in Japan, people would just say they're Scottish or Irish, of course, or British. I guess that's right. So yeah, I don't know. Because that's the only time you really get around lots of people from different countries. When I lived in Japan, there was people from all around the world. Like I mostly was friends with people from New Zealand and Fiji and Australia were most of my friends that were not, of course, Japanese, because they all lived around me where we used to teach. So anyways, but yeah. So, all right, guys. Well, I've already went about an hour and 15 minutes. I really appreciate you all popping on. I just want to get to those Japanese cards. I just want to have it up there for posterity's sake. And I definitely did not want to do a 45-minute video of me just showing basically Japanese common cards to most everybody. So I really appreciate you all popping in and watching the video. I really appreciate everybody staying in. Like I had like anywhere between 8 and 10 people in here almost the entire time. I'm like very humbled. So thank you very much, man. It means a lot, guys. I do appreciate it. KFC at Christmas, baby. That's the right way. That's how they do it in Japan. J-Land style. You got that right, brother. But you know your Japanese facts, Ed. I give you that much. So until next time, peace out, Girl Scouts.